Okay, I think it is now working properly. It's kind of weird why things like this happen. So I'm gonna validate the category now. Is that working? Why is YouTube blocking now? What's going on? Nothing is working. What the hell? Ah, I think this time we took it. Oh, right. 3 times. 3 times to have things work. Terrible, 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 terrible. Okay. Let's just go. Let's just play a little bit. So, we are playing Battuta. Battuta, we played the Shora. After the Shora, we played. No, we started with the. What
From
was the name?
fertile soil of
Aksum?
America springs forth a brave new world, driven by passion, ideas, and a desire to shape the future.
Yeah. I think we started with the Aksum, if I'm not mistaken. Continued with the Shora, and now we are playing America. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so lots of things to decide. Choose the legacies, low happiness, grow town. So, first of all, as always, new age means losing all of our cities. The only city that's left is the capital, everything else is now town, but we have been given in exchange a lot of gold, allowing us to change our town back to cities if we so wish. All of our alliances are off. However, we do start with our former ally with a friendly relationship. Now, any other modifier such as the border touching is going to hinder things, so we need to regrow our relations. We do have quite a bit of influence. We do not have any city-state suzerain anymore. Garama was changed. Funny. I believe those were source of dates, and they just transformed into source of coal. So now we have two sources of coal in Garama. Funny, funny. Light naval unit gain +1 combat strength, +100% production toward constructing rail station. So, how exactly are we gonna play that? We have in the modern era different sort of things. Uh, for the economic victory, you need to gain 500 railroad tycoon points from manufacturing goods in your factory. So it is a little bit. These points are earned each turn for each factory resource that is slotted into a settlement with a factory and connected to your rail or port network. So it is a little bit the same as the previous age, but this time the resources we create, they are here and there are a lot of them. Lots of them are non-usable anymore. They are to be used in the factories. And so we need to build factories in a lot of cities because unless I am mistaken, the factory is not a building that you can build in towns. Let's verify that quickly. The factory is in mass production. So +6 production, +1 production for each adjacent resource, allow one type of factory resource to be slotted in this settlement, increases the number of resources that may be assigned to the settlement by 1. Modern resource building must be built on settlement connected to the capital by railroads. And as you can see, it's not indicated. It says settlement, but it does not indicate town or city. Okay, the rail station can be purchased in town. It is specifically indicated. Can be purchased in town. So, if that could be purchased in town, the factory, I believe it will be indicated, which means that in order to do the modern economic legacy, the victory, it can only be done in cities. Let's just verify that quickly. Research industrialization and build rail station, the first step towards establishing a railroad tycoon economic legacy. This is the final age. You must complete a legacy path to achieve victory. Okay, then once you've done that, research of industrialization has led to first rail station. Settlements with a rail station will be automatically connected to each other by rail as long as no water block the railroad path. Next objective, you research mass production to get the factory and connect 3 settlements by rail. If 2 settlements with a rail station are separated by water, a port in both settlements will complete the connection. Okay, so at that moment just wants to connect the cities. Then the research of mass production has led to plan for a factory. Settlements with a rail connection and a factory will be able to slot factory resources critical to the railroad station legacy path. The railroad tycoon, sorry. Build a factory in a settlement with a rail connection. Slot 5 factory resources and earn 20 tycoon. It keeps saying in a settlement. Again and again and again and again and again, it keeps saying in a settlement. Now, if we cannot build the factory in towns, I'm going to be very, very angry. Those are typically the kind of bullshit that Civilization 7 has been doing since the release. Sometimes the explanations are actually incomplete or incorrect. So every time you earn railroad tycoon points based on how many factory resources you have slotted. So the objective for this one is to have at least 5 factories connected to the train station, and to have and to win 20 points. So if you have 5 factories, it will take 4 turns to win 20 points. Now after that, it basically says, okay, you got the first milestone. As settlements can only house one type of factory resource at a time, it's best for each settlement to specialize. And then it wants you to have 150, then 300. You can construct port on each side of the ocean, so you can also do it if you have a port. And finally, it wants you to... So wait a second, do you also need the... If you're constructing a port on either side of an ocean, can continue rail connection, so it does still want you to have the rail. Okay, and then 300 and then 500. So if we decided to go military, so military is a little bit different. You have to beeline the flight, And once you have the flight, basically you capture other cities. And any cities that follow a different ideology than you do, the ideology will now be the new civics, democracy, fascism, or communism. Any city that follow a different ideology will provide you points. And so you need to validate points by capturing cities. Um, it gives you 2 points for a city that will not have an ideology, 3 points with a city that will have a different ideology. So if you attack somebody who has the same ideology as you, I'm not sure that's gonna count, or maybe you just make 1 point per city. And then you continue, you need first 10, 15, and then you finish at 20 points. Once you reach the 20 point, it offers you to validate the victory by doing a special thing. You unlock the Manhattan Project, and then you need to do the Manhattan Project. Do we unlock something here? No. Here it says unlock unit Great Bunker. The Great Bunker spawns in the capital. I suppose the cost of the Great Bunker's establish World Bank office action is reduced by 5% per economic legacy point. That's weird. So I'm not so sure. I think you get a great person, and once you validate that great person and establish the bank, you win. Now for the science, it wants you to go and of course validate the whole science thing. So going through flight, validate a first project, go to build the aerodrome and do the transoceanic flight project. Then you need to go into aerodynamic and validate the second project, which is break the sound barrier. And then you need to validate rocketry, build a launch pad, and then you validate the third project, which is to launch a satellite project, and then you have the science victory. So probably the easiest way to do it. Just takes the time necessary to research the different sciences. Now for the artifact, that is actually probably the most complex one. You need to go for natural history, train an explorer, and then you need to send the explorer to find artifacts in the different continents, knowing that the AI is extremely competitive when it comes to that, and they will take all the artifacts as soon as they can. So it is far from sure that you will manage to get artifacts at all, if you don't rely on it. So we are fairly advanced. We were fairly advanced in culture. Right now our culture is actually medium. Quite mediocre, actually. We are not the first one. Napoleon is back first. Okay, interesting. Our science is pretty good. We are not leader as well. Ariet is leading. So we are not leading in anything anymore. Now the big question is, what are we gonna do exactly? How are we gonna do it? Now, as America, I can go into lands with my guys and basically steal non-claimed resources, and we have here a huge piece of land with a monstrous amount of resource. Very interesting for me to claim. So I will gain a lot of coin doing so, and probably also a lot of benefits. Matra is unhappy. It has minus 12. I believe it must not have the... It does have the temple. Why is Matara so unhappy? This is very strange. Matara used to be a city, so I can try to figure out what is making Matara so unhappy. Why is the city angry? I have a minus 37 deduction. What about Aksum? Minus 26 deduction. Did I build stuff that are so incredibly expensive in happiness? I know that some buildings can consume happiness, but minus 37? Does Meta have a lot of specialists? 35 citizens. So yeah, the buildings are consuming a lot of happiness, and I have apparently a lot more building in this city. Maybe it is time for me to renew some of them. I mean, some buildings are still very good. Um, some are less. The temple costs only money. Okay, yeah. The barracks give me one of each. Yeah, the adjacency bonus is done. The lighthouse is only per 3. Hey, laundry expert, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Back. Just checking a little bit the reason why my beautiful city of Matar is very, very unhappy right now. How's Adulis, by the way? 9. So it's because Batara is the most constructed city. I also started with some field cannons. Fine, yeah? Doing good. We have a cuirassar, we have 2 cuirassar, a couple of line infantries. Where is or are my generals? Here in Yadosarpura, okay. We have both our fleet, the beautiful general with 4 ship of the lines. Ooh, now that's gonna sting. And we have our army commander level 8 with a line infantry. That makes sense, I sent them there when I took Himiko's capital at the end of the last age. As for our small cities here, line infantry, field cannon, nothing, nothing, and nothing. Okay. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna play that modern age, to be fair, modern era. There is also a hell of a lot of resources. I'm really tempted to try to beeline the creation of those special units. Prospector? Yeah, Prospector. I think I'm gonna do a lot of Prospectors because they cost me 85. Okay, is it incremental? If I buy one here, does it cost more now? 120. Okay, so it is incremental. I wonder if the Prospector has charges. Streaming is doing good. Just started. Yeah, I'm doing an easy stream today. Just a few hours gonna be like that. I think I need, of course, to get back my cities because at some point this is just needed. So get those back. Adulis was a city as well. I want it back. So that gives me 4 cities right now. I think Yadosarapura is very constructed as well. Should be a city. The others can remain towns for now. And also, yes, Himiko captured the city of Garur. What I'm thinking of doing, since our new capital is this, Timbuktu, hilarious, what I'm thinking of doing is sending quickly my army to capture Garur back, unless it's unnecessary. I don't know. I don't know if it's necessary. I have 2 potential settlements available. I could build one here and validate those resources. I also have a pretty good settlement here. Validate those resources. I don't know. I don't know at all. I think Imiko is pretty much dead. She used to have a lot of army and stuff, but right now she's not very good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I get this, I get this. I get this, I get this. It's a new city that really doesn't do much. 10 Dirma. Carrure. That's all she has. No, there is a small one, yeah. So if I take it back, I don't think she'll ever be able to do something to me. Oh, So that's our prospector here. The prospector does not seem... So claim resource activates on an unowned resource. A path of tile is claimed back to the settlement, and the resource is improved immediately. Requires an unknown resource within 5 tile of one of your settlement's palace or city hall. Now that we have something. You're a streamer as well? What do you stream on? Tell me more. What are you streaming on usually? By the way, I don't know if you joined the Discord, but I will invite you to join the Discord channel. I just created a channel for streamers. And yeah, we have a few now that actually indicated their interest in trying um, to join together on the Discord and to discuss game, but also to prepare for cooperation and stuff like that. You stream on Warzone and Overwatch 2, so you are rather into the shooter game. Cool. Overwatch 2, I haven't really played that game ever, and I knew a little bit of Overwatch, but yeah. As for Warzone, I heard about it. So it's a action strategy sort of thing. Cool, man. I could do a little bit of shooter occasionally. I haven't yet. Yeah. I stream a lot of different games. Right now, I'm focusing a little bit on Civ 7 because it's the new release, the big new release. And when the new Elder Scroll will be released also within a year or so, I'm also going to stream on the new Elder Scroll. I am interested eventually in finding a cooperator, I don't know, a co-op streamer, somebody who would be interested in playing with me. There are two shooters that I'm interested in right now. I am on Discord. You have the link in the description of the stream. Um, I'm interested in two shooters right now that are Daisy. Probably focus. Daisy and as well, I think it's Welcome to Tarkov, the name. The both games are kind of similar. They are shooters, they are PvP, they are very, I would say, pretty tough survival games. Daisy would have zombies in it. Tarkov does not. It's more like a looting war zone sort of game, but it seems really interesting. Okay, I don't know what's happening with my camera. My camera is being stupid right now. Anyway, and yeah, I could be interested in cooperation for that. If you are into it, you can just let me know. So if I need to be within 5 tiles of a city, that means I need to settle more cities. So I'm going to go here and buy myself a settler. I mean, construct a settler. And then there is another one that I want to do. So maybe I'm gonna go to do it in Tanjavur. I could buy it. I could buy a settler actually. No, I cannot. Interesting. Cannot buy a settler in the town. Is that so? Now, there's a lot of space to be had. I could easily... Like, there is a beautiful city right here. On flat desert. That should be also... Yes, it is non-flooding water... freshwater tile city. And that beautiful city will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 resources around, and then we can settle additional resources with the prospector. I think that's a pretty good one. I kind of liking that city here. Is it possible for me to buy a settler? Yes, I can. I'm gonna do that right now. So if the prospector system means that you need to have a city within range, that changes quite a lot of things. There are places with still a lot of resources, such as here. That's also Potentially a very interesting city. There used to be a city-state here. I would not be surprised if another city-state decides to come back. Next to the volcano it was. Now with Karur, 1, 2, 3, you can take this one. And this one. So Karur can actually take those 3 resources here. Karur has a lot of additional resources. Okay, I'm not gonna let Himiko steal my Karur, so I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna send my troops here. I don't know how much I need, but I'm gonna send all of my troops against Himiko. Field cannon, you come here. Field cannon, you come here. It's gonna be war. Line infantry, you come here. And my guy, you take your army. And you come here. As for this one, this fleet is going to teach Himiko some lesson about not annoying me when I am on an expansion phase. Line infantry, I think that's more than enough now, but hey, let's do it. Okay, choose legacies. I had quite a few things last time. Let's see what we do with this. We also have a very, very steady income of happiness, so we're gonna do that. Non-Suffit Orbis Golden Age. Gain an infantry unit and a range unit in all of your distant land settlements. Now that's gonna be quite a bit. Let's take it. Why not? Then we could either do 10% breast sensory production for settlements in distant lands. That also costs 2, by the way. 1 militaristic attribute or expansionist attribute. Okay. Then we have... you can only choose one golden age. So the other golden age was retain tithe plus 4 gold for every foreign settlement following your religion. Ah. What is left in terms of foreign settlements for in my region? I think the answer is not much. Because I had to focus so heavily on ensuring that my cities will follow my region that only a few of them, 3 of them, are still converted. I had to convert the city-states. That's what I had to do during the exploration age. Therefore, the tithe really does not give me anything. It will be like 12 gold max and doesn't change much. We could go for +2 culture per relic in previous age. That would be 24 culture. That's a fair gain of culture. I'm gonna take that. Because I did validate the 12 relics, by the way. Now, we could get diplomatic attribute point or cultural attribute point. Economic attribute point. Well, by default, I'm gonna take those. I could decide to change my capital toward Matara. It will be renamed Washington, D.C. Is it interesting for me to do so? Is it interesting for me to do so, to put my capital in Matara? I don't think it's necessary, though Matara is probably my most productive city at this point. Aksum, benefit from 15 happiness, has 50 production. Matara, oh no, oh, wait, what? Matara was much stronger than that. Okay, so no, we are not changing the capital. We still have a wild card, we still have a diplomatic, and by the way, you can take more than one, so if I wanted more cultural attribute point, I could just bash the cultural attribute point. Let's check our attributes. I think that's what needs to be done now. Okay, so if I go into diplomatic, which is one of the first one I can do, let's see how we want to do things. We want to create a lot of factories. You send me a friend request on Discord. Yeah, thank you. Did you connect to the Discord server? Because a lot of people are. Let me check something here. Yeah. Can you tell me what your stream is supposed to be? Exactly, Land Expert. Because if I'm not mistaken, I received a request from another Land Expert from another account not so long ago. And that was absolutely not a streamer. It was one of those marketing dude. And if that's exactly what you are, an expert, you can forget about it. I'm not here to waste my time. So either you're a streamer or you're not a streamer. But if you're not a streamer, you better stop pretending to be. I can tell you that immediately. So, what do we have here? 25% influence towards supporting or rejecting diplomatic actions. That won't really give me anything. I could unlock the military sabotage espionage action. Yeah, exactly. You can be surprised. I have actually received already people connecting with the same type of profile. So, what is your stream exactly? You say you play on Warzone and Overwatch. You stream where? Do you stream on Twitch? You stream on YouTube? You stream where? Because I just found a Landre expert on Twitch and he has 3 followers, 0 videos, 0 stream, nothing done. So, in terms of culture, what am I gonna do? Strange. Where did he go? Why am I all alone now? One free war support on all your wars, so let's do that. Militaristic, that could be useful. Living unit, I don't care. 15% production to train military units. Ignore happiness penalty from unrest in captured settlement. That could be useful. I could take 2 militaristic to get this one here. Expansionist, do I gain something out of this? I already got the settlement limit. +1 food per city, in city per town repeatable. Per town, +1 food in cities per town. So if you have a lot of towns, that gives you a lot of growth in your cities. You can get also +1 specialist limit in those cities, but you have -1 settlement limit. Unclear. Do I have anything in the expansion that's actually really interesting? 25% of food refunded when a city grows by adding a specialist. 15% food and happiness toward maintaining specialists, or 30% if you have 3 or fewer cities. So I don't think the expansionist is of any interest to me at that point. How about the economic? How am I gonna use the economic one? +1 gold for every imported resource. Okay, so now that could definitely be something if you think about it. I'm going to now start importing. So I don't know if it's gonna count as imported resource, but my prospectors are going to link resources to my cities. Are they gonna count as imported, or do I need to trade to validate the importation of the resource? I could have +1 resource capacity in cities, or +2 if you have 3 or fewer cities. This is quite interesting, so I could go for that, having 2 economic cards. So either 2 militaristic to validate the, not this one, the happiness, or 2 economic to go into the resource capacity. Alternatively, I have also a very interesting diplomatic option. +1 happiness per age in the palace and city that leads to 1 happiness in settlements for each resource assigned to them. That's an easy gain in happiness. Okay, that's gonna be tough. I have a lot of very good options right now. So I took the economic attribute already. I could get another one thanks to my wildcard. Or I could get double diplomatic. I think I don't want the cultural. I'm gonna take diplomatic anyway. And I don't want the expansionist. I'm gonna take militaristic anyway. So now I have to make a choice. That's the difficulty. Landry, you can see every single stream that I have made over the last few weeks or few days. If you go on the channel into the video section, you will see the video of all of my streams. So yes, I have played some indie games. I have played some Tomb Raider. I have played a lot of different things. What is the most beneficial to me? I think I'm not sure, but I think the happiness one might be interesting. I think I'm gonna take the extra diplomatic. Let's do that. Now we have 5 points to place, so if we go to diplomatic, let's take the happiness. Especially because right now one of my main cities is very unhappy, so hopefully that's gonna help it. The economy, I want to take... maybe I can get another one of these, that would be cool. And militaristic, I want to go in that direction. Scientific, I'm gonna take... yeah, 25% science toward researching tech mastery, sounds about right. 15% production toward constructing buildings. That is a flat gain that is extremely good. I want a lot more attribute card, please. Give me some more attribute points. Okay, what do we have with Imiko City? I would get this one. In terms of resources, this city, unfortunately, has already taken everything she had access to, so I'm just gonna do another fish. This guy. Go for the fish, you can have 2 of them, I take it. The city has a good growth, so I'm going to go for the love of the mountain. Let's take these. Okay, so this city here is peculiar. We are bordering Ariet. Meaning things are a little more complex. If I want to benefit for the maximum amount of tiles, I should do that. And... I only had one. Okay. This city here... oh yes, that's my new world city. So it also has fewer resources. And probably already take them all. So I'm gonna go for... this farm for the growth. The city has a pretty poor growth, so let's try to give it a little bit of full love as well. How about this fish here? The city does not have access to a port. It's not a city, I know, Tanjavir, it's not a city. It is a town. Do I have the possibility... I could buy at very high means the grocer for plus 18. Now that's gonna grow that city very, very beautifully. I think I'm gonna do that. Or I just go full prospector. I think I'm going full prospector. I'm not gonna use my money just now. I'm gonna go full prospector. Try to validate some more. This one has still a few tiles that can be researched. There is a city here that could... no, I have the influence. So Bayo is the city that could take some of my influence away. So let's take this. Now I'm blocking Bayo. Okay. Bayo managed to get in a little bit, so. Now that's a funky city. That's also against Napoleon. So let's try to get those tiles. There we go. Now just this one here, and that city will have its full influence. Tekundo has access to more potential resource. So prospector, please. Now this city here is against Napoleon, but there is nothing I can do about that because that's a city I took over during the exploration age. Now Napoleon city is here. They might seem great, but they are not that that terrible actually. So let's take this one here. This city is bordering Persia. It was taken from Persia as a peace offering, and I can see I have an access to the silk here. City ore is here, so we want that. Now we have everything we can have from this side. Just here we can grow a tiny bit. Should we take more resource? I think yes. I think it is worth it. I'm gonna do a prospector here. Now this here. Oh. Now I do really like to see that. Taking over all of its influence. This city is what? What is the name of that city? Falaise. Did he have a city in here, or did he just forward settle me? I think he forwarded settle me. He literally put a random bullshit city at the one tile that was available in this area. Probably to try validating the last few remaining legacy points. So dude, this is extremely rude of you to do that. I am going to block you any form of growth. This is already taken, good stuff. And also there are some very interesting ones here. I could send him 2 field cannons and destroy Falaise for the cost, but he's my ally, so that makes things really awkward. Field cannon. Go here to Tekundo. He wants to do the whole tour because I don't have the free passage. So first of all, my allies, open border please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Then, what do we do with you guys? I'm not sure. I am not sure what I'm gonna do with you. Okay, now it's passing by the proper path. This guy is gonna stay here and how do you call this? Fortify. And this one is gonna be an alert. Okay, in this city, so this city was bordered by a barbarian encampment that was very, very troublesome. Let's take this. Beautiful farm, okay. Okay. So I believe the order of the day is to set up a grocer pretty much everywhere we can. And the grocer, if I'm not mistaken, is gonna replace that. The inn. Now the inn is only giving us +3, right? +3 and +3 happiness as well. Okay, the grocer's bonuses are food on camp, farm, fishing boat, pasture, plantation, and uncultivated rural tiles. Or it is a warehouse. It does not have to be placed here. So I want to do the grocer, but it does not have to be placed here. We can place it in a complete different location. Not here, because this is a 2 resource tile, and this is a resource / wonder tile. So I want to place it somewhere that does not really benefit from anything. This is also a wonder. So that's also a pretty good one. I think I'm gonna put it here. There we go. Low happiness. Yes, I know that, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to choose my government. I'm gonna wait a little bit for that. So, for me to beeline the... We need the port. It's like an absolute necessity. And after the port, we want to beeline mass production. That's the one thing that we need to do. As for the Civic, now the Civic is a little bit complex. American Civic, let's have a look at them. Let's have a look at the American Civic. Yankee Ingenuity. Steel mill, base yield plus 6 production, plus 1 gold for each adjacent resource or wonder, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Gold Rush gives us plus 5 gold in settlements for every resource assigned to... Okay, this is very, very, very strong for us. That's gonna give us a lot of gold. And we could have plus 25% gold toward purchasing prospectors. I like that too. Let's immediately start this. Then Captain of Industry, Rail Yard. Base yield plus 5 production, plus 1 production for each adjacent wonder, American unique production building. Oh, okay. Gives us a rubber baron, plus 2 influence in settlements for every resource assigned to... That is also very good. That is also very good. Plus 1 settlement limit. Okay, we're gonna do those immediately. Wartime. Manufacturing, unit receive plus 3 combat strength for having more than 1 adjacent enemy unit. That is funky. Statue of Liberty, plus 6 happiness, spawn 4 migrant. Okay. Plus 25 production toward training military units when fighting a war in which your war support is higher than your opponent. Interesting. Plus 25 gold and 5 influence for every trade route. Good stuff. The American Civic seems to be an absolute must-have. Do we want to go into any of those things? So, social question, blah blah blah. Natural history is what every civs are gonna do right now. They're gonna beeline the natural history in order to get the explorers out and research all the artifacts they can find. Now that's how it is, and that's very annoying. So since they have an advantage because I'm on sovereign, I'm not even going to bother with this. I'm gonna go and do my American ones. Since we do that, 30% production toward training military unit for 6 turns, or 3 combat strength for all units for 6 turns. We are not really gonna go super militaristic. We're gonna fight a little bit in Miko right now. Probably she's also gonna go to war with us. We'll see. Bureaucratic monarchy. 20% gold for 6 turns, so flat gold, okay. 30% relationship change from endeavor and sanction. Or a flat 20 culture or 20 science bonus, which is pretty strong. 2 turns until next celebration. We're gonna have a celebration soon. I could decide to go for this and validate my cultural things much faster. It's 20% for 6 turns. That's probably gonna help quite a bit. I'm gonna take this one. I think the flat bonus is just too good. So what do we do? Plus 4 gold in settlements other than your capital if they have a water building. So you mean by that a port, logically. Every single one of my settlements, besides maybe a couple, have a port. Plus 3 culture on gold building is a pretty fat increase on culture. Plus 2 culture on resources on or adjacent to coast is monstrously good. Active trade routes, so we don't have any right now. 15% gold in cities adjacent to coast, this is extremely good for us. So this is what we take right now. We're gonna have a very, very nice increase. Oh yes, 256 culture, guys. Who's following? I doubled my culture. This is insane. I just doubled my culture before playing the first turn. This is generating culture. This is generating culture. The way it is generating, like, this is insane, this combo. So I have an insane amount of culture right now. Okay, it's almost disgusting. Grocer, I think this is what we go for. Huh? So grocer, we can place it here. I don't think it changes anything much next to the temple. Certainly not here. So the grocer is a warehouse, let's remember that. Now let's place some resources. My god, we don't have so many, huh? We used to have the camel that would boost up our resource number, but unfortunately the camel is gone. Replaced by some unappealing resource. I had a camel resource from here. There was a camel resource right here. Okay, it just disappeared. The camel disappeared. Ah, that sucks. That's really not cool. Okay, so let's just give our cities some things. +6 appeal in capital, +3 happiness to any other city. +6 production in a city with a rail station, +3 production to any other cities. The Fuhrer gives 6 happiness in a city with a rail station, otherwise 3. Silk +6 culture in capital. So, my capital is Aksum and benefit from the ivory and the wine. We're gonna take the silk. And we're gonna take the happiness in capital. Because those are flat bonuses that are just good to take. Matara City is gonna get a +6 happiness that puts it back to 2. I don't know how they count. I was at -5. I put 6 and that gives us 2. That's how it is. Don't try. We could get a +4 happiness, +4 production, or +6 production. I think a little bit more happiness cannot really hurt. The wine will give us food, but we have very good growth on this one. So let's give the elephant. Okay, now on Yasodarapura, Stolen City, we have very good stats. So let's give it some happiness. Can I boost the production in some other cities? I mean, the other cities' production generate gold, right? So I just have Adulis. Yes, Adulis could benefit from the production. Adulis has good happiness as well. I just gain happiness by pulling the whale. Food and production. Yes, they are gaining happiness by receiving the resources. Oh, yes, of course, that's the special attribute I just gained. More happiness by resource, of course. So, Yadosarapura could use, I think, the ivory. And let's... it's just that... Let's give it the production. Let's give it the production. The other cities are gonna benefit from happiness anyway. So, Zalabet... Oh, Zalabet is a city. And its production is not that monstrous, so the whale is gonna help. Very good. And the rest are towns. So, I'm gonna give... Oh, so the towns cannot have those resources? It's written city. So those are only resources for cities, and I just gave the bonus resource to all of my cities. Once I have the rail station, I will exchange the resources. Settlement is not connected to Empire because it's produced in Garama. Okay. Fine. Garama, maybe I can buy something in Garama. Yes, fishing quay. There you go, that's gonna boost up things pretty well. Garama could also grow even faster with a grocer. Can I even place the grocer? Only in the main city. I don't have access. The resources. I just made a huge mistake here, placing it here. I needed those tiles. The resources here are blocking the city from ever growing. I'm gonna make some fishermen, but I needed to make a connection to this tile. That's a big mistake I made. Okay, let's buy the grocer. How important is it for Garma to grow? Gamma is only gonna have those resources ever. So, but I could, in Gamma, give myself a prospector. Prospector and Shanshan, yeah. How about up there? Prospector. Thank you. You. Yes, you could get those resources. Prospector. I could even have a last one. Yadosarpura? Do you have resources around? It's very poorly placed. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have the fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all I can have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's all I can have in Yasodharapura. If I understand the prospector thing well. Prospector. Does not indicate. It's only indicated here. Not even. Seriously? When was it explained? Where was it explained that it was only 5 distance? Oh, on the prospector itself. Yeah. Requires an unknown resource within 5 tile of one of your settlement's palace. So that's that makes no point doing it here. However, here I could get the marble. I could get the whale. That's it. Only 2. So it's not that great here. Gizang is very annoying. Giyang. Very annoying. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna prep. I mean, some of those prospectors are gonna be free soon. And I'm definitely considering placing a couple of cities around here. So, like, I can see how a city here would be very beautiful for us. Like this here, for example. Is it freshwater? It is freshwater. So a city here gives us access to all those resources. Yeah. City here is very, very strong. All those resources from the basis, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So many more resources we can actually even steal from the other players. So going straight for the pearl, going straight for those, they will be then linked to my city. I really like that. So as soon as the settler is gone, I think I'm gonna do the prospector here. I could build it for 3 turns, but I'm gonna just make the prospector already. Okay, so now that this is done, I am attacking. So I am attacking Carrier, and I am settling a new city here. There is a very interesting city to be built around here. And there is a very interesting city to be built around here. So I need 2 more settlement limits. As for Tandirma, I think I'm gonna raise it. And that's gonna take also a settlement limit for 15 turns or something. Do I want to raise Timbuktu? That will be her last city. I think I will leave her the very last city. I just want... If she comes and forward settle me here, I'm gonna be so mad. Let's see how things go. Let's see how it goes. Grocer, where do we put you? Yeah, there is an empty tile here. Oh, that empty tile was for a wonder, if possible, so how about I put you over there? Where you don't do anything. There you go. You will also do the grocer, please. This is a very good tile, so no. Let's just take that farm or this woodcutter. I think the farm, I need the production. So the farm is gonna be replaced by a fishing boat. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. There are quite a few things happening. Command units. My prospectors are up and running. So first of all, you can come and take that fish. Garama. You can come and claim this coal before it takes it. You. The city-states just appeared. Okay. City-state just appeared. Munich appeared, but that's fine. Ah, it's taking those resources though. This stone town is not very convenient. I think I could still settle here if I wanted to. That would still be good. Lots of city-states, and some of them are not very friendly. We're gonna be careful with this. As for those city-states, what is the benefit of befriending them? So, befriending them means I could become their suzerain, and then their special resources basically belong to me. But here's the thing, we don't win the economic by having more resources, but by having the most factories. But a lot of resources will boost up my happiness and other economical things, such as active trade routes. If I set up trade routes, I could consider doing some traders. I think I should. I think I absolutely should. Yadosarapura, can I do a trader? Merchant? No. Scout, army commander, blah, blah, blah. So it's a lot of units. I only see the prospector. Ah. Let's first see how those prospectors are doing, yes? Okay. Can I steal an interesting resource here? 1, 2, 3. So this resource is not his. The cacao, however, 1, 2, 3. I cannot reach the cacao, so I could get those 2 resources here. I'm gonna go and take them. Tanjavur, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can take the fish. And the whale. Lalibela could get the whale. I could go and steal 1, 2, 3. Yes. I can steal the silk, but I plan on taking her, so I'm gonna steal the rubber instead. Ladibeda is gonna come here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and steal the kaolin. And then the whale. This prospector can come here and take the whale. The settler, we purchased a settler? I purchased a settler, okay. Yes, I did that. Fine. Cool. Where did I want to settle exactly? It is still very interesting for me to settle around. I think the forest. Like, we cannot access the core, but with the prospector that changes things. If I set her here, this is 4 distance. This is too far, but from that we can take those 4 plus potentially this one. And from that, I could try to destroy that city, to be fair, and then all those resources would be within reach. And this resource will also be within reach. So all of those resources here will be within reach. So this is the place. Let's go. Line infantry. What am I gonna do with you? Line infantry, I'm sending you here, remember? Field cannon, I am sending you here. Other field cannon, I am sending you here. Other line infantry, I am sending you here. Prospector from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can steal this pearl. Let's do it. Prospector here can come south and take those resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can go all the way here, so I could steal this one. Field cannon. I got another field cannon. I think I want to start prepping for destroying Omdurman. So how about I bring some army here? And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna bring this line infantry as well. Ternate is gonna be unfriendly, so let's do that. This line infantry as well. This field cannon I'm bringing south, but it could also benefit me to come here. So let's do that. This prospector, okay, this prospector is not about stealing from anyone, but extending my reach. I can get that fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get that tobacco. Then this oil, this oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This oil. This, oh my god, I'm gonna do so much with this prospector. That's gonna be beautiful. Let's go. There is a line infantry and a field cannon in this city here. They're gonna come in this direction. Alright. This is a turn 2 war declaration, formal war against Himiko. There we go. Himiko, you dared to build this shitty city here. I'm gonna make you pay for that. And now, they all played. Unfortunately, can I place my guy somewhere else? Yes, I can. I'm just gonna move it right now because I don't want it to be attacked by the cursor. Now, logically, Trunk Track is probably... Oh no, they should not be allied anymore. We want, for now, the culture bonus. And we are gonna do... So no active trade routes. Naval maintenance unit, that's a flat 8. It's not that great. Plus 3 culture and gold buildings. That should be quite a bit. I think I do like the idea of having the money right now. I can change it. Yes, that's a flat 8. Okay, fine. Suffering war weariness. Who? Timbuktu? Like I care. I am confused. Yeah. Fleet commander, you come back in the middle, please. Now you shoot. My ship. Yeah. My ship used to be able to attack twice. It is so penalizing to see that they don't attack twice anymore. I loved it when they did. Very, very nice. A lot of experience. Ooh. +3, very nice. Ooh. I think your city is very much dead already. District defense destroyed. Can I take it with my commander? No, that would be hilarious. Yes, I can. Is that a city worth capturing? How well placed is this city? Actually, very poorly placed. It has access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resources, but it's right next to Ariete. A city placed here will not only have benefited from those resources and those resources, so already 3, 5, 7, but with my expansion, I could even get probably those 4 additional ones. So no, this city is being raised. And we gained a promotion for that. +3 combat strength for naval units within the commander radius when attacking a land units. So I attacked land units right now, but they were embarked. +1 ranged attack distance for naval unit within the commander radius. Okay, now that is extremely powerful. 3 attack distance. My camera is dying of old death. I don't know what's happening with it, but I would really appreciate if it could stop. I think I want to have the full bonus here, even if it means not boosting up those and not getting the strong one, but I think I want to have this one. The distance is enormous for me. I got another whale. I can put it in many different cities. I think it doesn't really matter, so I'm just gonna put it here. Good stuff. We have the cuirassier who just arrived. We're gonna bring it up, as will we do with the line infantry. Carrure, you are gonna be mine once again. Soon. Okay. Let's see how that works. So this prospector is here. Do I need the full movement? Then I'm gonna skip turn and see what happens. This prospector is here. I'm gonna skip turn. If it's not that, I'm gonna be really pissed. Oh. He attacked my guy. Okay, whatever. And I say whatever because you're kind of dead, you know? Okay, that used my movement though, which kind of sucks. Prospector. Yes, I have the action. Activate an unknown resource. There we go. Oh, that culture bombs! Oh, but I lost the prospector. Oh my god, that's not good at all. I lost the prospector. That's gonna cost me so much money. So here I'm sending the prospector south. I need more. More prospectors. Oh, I don't know how much time it's gonna take for me to benefit from it. So I'm gonna need... Where was the city that had so many potential? I think I need to focus right now on the cities that need to steal resources from my opponent. So La Libera, you need a prospector to take the whale. Then Tecundo, you're taking this one, but that's all you can do. Liangzhu, you cannot do anything, so that's alright. You could do a lot around, but that can wait, because those are not stealing. How about... Yeah, we don't care about you. Up there. 1, 2, 3. She already reached the maximum distance. So those are not stealing, I can just take them. I am stealing something from Fares. This one. The others are out of reach. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think... If I'm not mistaken... This one is gonna go here and steal this Kinin. I do not think that Xerxes can access this, so that's not a problem. Taking this chocolate or coffee. Can I take this, the niter? I can take the niter from BT. Now BT is a city-state, or can become a city-state, but I have no particular incentive in boosting up my city-states relationship. I could try to befriend Stone Town. If Stone Town seems to be like... it's not that great. It's really not that great. It's on freshwater. It has potential regarding the resources. Not so much though. So Stone Town can have the citrus, but I can steal the citrus from Garama. Stone Town really only has the coffee, the marble, and the gold. Unless there is something here, but I don't think so. Taken away the citrus, it only gives that town a 3 resource town. If it becomes my city one day, we can add to it all those resources here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 2 rubber, the kaolin, the ivory. I should try to steal that pearl. Yeah. If I can, I should do that. So I'm gonna make it here, the prospector. Okay. Stone Town. Let's befriend. Okay. Let's befriend Stone Town. Do we want to befriend any other? What could be the benefit from this? Like, every single time, the computer puts the city-state at the same place. And it was here previously, but we just looked that, yes, even if it has a quick access to 5 resources, maybe even 6, since I'm here and my inference goes all the way here as a city, then the better city is not next to the volcano, the better city is here, next to the water. And next to the water, not only do you have fresh water, but you also have access to other things, or here, even. Because from here you get this, and this. No, not this one, but... If I didn't have taken the whale with Shenchant, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so... Okay, it's... You can argue. I mean, I consider those 2 resources to be within reach of this city, so... From this place, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4 resource. But when you come in this position here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resource. This city cannot reach here. So at least even if you sacrifice the whale, it's still 5 resources against 4 resources. Plus you're next to... you're on fresh water. So... And you have more land to build your city. With all the districts, you can put a lot of farms on the desert. Like... I'm considering, once I take Carrier, I'm considering raising Pahasapa. Maybe we can settle on another city right here after. Because that city then will be able to take that land. Probably. There is still, I mean, yeah, if Stone Town transform into our city, we're gonna have those resources, so that's fine. Alright. There is no problem here. You. Take back. Do I want to specialize Tanjavur? I think Tanjavur still has room for growth. So at the moment I don't want to specialize it. I could buy something in Tanjavur. The grist mill would make sense. There we go. This guy needs to wait, apparently. Wait, don't tell me that he cannot take... The prospector cannot take resource on the seas? Activate on an unknown resource. A path of tile is claimed back to the settlements and the resource is improved immediately. Recovers an unknown resource within 5 tile of one of your settlements' palace. No, it doesn't say anything about not being able to take it from the water. So, logically, next turn we should be able to do it. This prospector, please come to the pearl. Cuirasseur, you come. Line infantry, you continue. Field cannon, you continue. Prospector. It looks like I cannot. No, he moved. He moved. Oh, he needs his full movement. Okay, so you just do that. Okay. Can you not? Game, why do you do that to me? Why can you not take the whale? It's a resource that's available and within 5 tile of Taekwondo. So, why? Why do you do that to me? claims a land resource outside of your regular settlement. I hate you, game. I hate you from all my heart. Let's take this one then. You are gonna come in that direction and kill this city. I should also normally gain 100 gold every time a prospector validates. Gain 100 gold every time you improve a resource. So the prospector is not improving resources? You need to come in here. Timbuktu is expanding, okay. You need to come in here, and we wanted to take which tile? I think it's this one. Fleet commander, you're gonna come here and you're gonna start banging Timbuktu because Timbuktu is misbehaving. Lalibela, I made a prospector to go to the whale, but this is now useless. So let's not do it. I got the caoutchouc. Lalibela can grow to this or not? 1, 2, 3. No, it cannot. So you're gonna take this one instead. However, I can take this. Yes. So there's a plantation. This resource is upgraded. Did I gain the money? Okay, let's check. I'm at 522. Okay, maybe I'm gonna find another prospector to see. We need to produce the grocer. We could do it here. There is though a beautiful adjacency, so I don't know. Maybe producing it here would be a little bit of a waste. How about there? I think it's better. I got the sugar plus 6 food. It's a bonus. Perfect. Those little city states. No, yeah, you boost this one. They are not city states, sorry. They are towns. Those towns are not yet very strong. This town, how are you doing? How are you doing? This town does not have access to water, so this is something I need to remedy. Camp? No. Pasture, potential, plantations. Camp and woodcutter is not exactly what I have here. Mine and quarry. Yes, I'm gonna have a mine. What about the quarries? Not so much. I'm just blocked because I need... I could do the grocer to open to the sea. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait to have 800... So I'm gonna wait next turn. And then I'm gonna do in Saint Shant. I'm gonna set up the grocer right here. I just said I'm going to, at the moment, wait. So... I am not buying anything else, thank you very much. This prospector is useless, therefore... How far are you? Ancient wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, this oil is too far. Just to make sure, I'm gonna send him here and see if it validates or not. This prospector cannot take the pearl. This is me being very, very unhappy right now. So let's go and take the citrus. Ah, what a waste. Helsinki is actually an okay, interesting city. He placed it here to be between the two pearls. I think this would have been a better tile because it's on freshwater. Would we want Helsinki to be potentially one of ours? Let's say yes. Let's befriend Helsinki. Ooh. We got 50% of Helsinki. Yeah, that's our cards. That's our specialty. We're gonna be suzerain of 2 city-states. Good. Helsinki, we will have a lot of things. I think it's potential interesting city.
In our power to begin the world over again.
Good. We got the steel mill, +6 production and gold for adjacency, but we also have the +5 gold in settlement for every resource assigned to them. I think this is so much better than the naval units. So let's do it and look at the difference. 385, 481. A flat plus 100. Thank you. We go back to Saint whatever. Saint Shand, where we wanted to buy the grocer and open the seas. Politic and poetry. The dawn of... Wait a second. We said that we go into here and we want now... Getting the gold for the prospector is a flat gain, so how much more do I need? I'm gonna need quite a few more, so yes, let's do it. Distribute the federal paper, 335 science, it's quite interesting, but we could also just take the culture. Actually, no, the gain in science is much better than the gain in culture right now, because our culture is so strong.
Soon shall thy arm, unconquered steam, afar drag the slow barge or drive the rapid.
We unlock the merchant. Okay, that's excellent. We unlock the merchant and the port. 2 things that we want to do. We gained, because we are Battuta, 2 wildcard attribute points. And we know already what we want to do with that. First, we go into militaristic and validate the ignore the happiness penalty from unrest in captured settlement. And also we can get a settlement limit. Thank you so much. This is so good. Okay, a new civilization. A group of gold miners announced they no longer wish to pay taxes. They declare secession from America and raise a new flag over the settlement, that of the Great Republic of Roth and Ready. I could crush the secession or leave the men to their fun. Am I gonna lose a city if I do that? That would be hilarious. Okay, let's just do it, because I think it's fun. Let's take the golds. Accept the additional science, thank you. Accept the additional culture, thank you. Maybe I will do some science exchange and stuff. So they're doing their treaties with me. I was ally with them. Hopefully this is going to boost up our relationship and I will be able to get into an alliance again. By the way, if she decides to get allied with Miko again and start attacking me, there are 2 very beautiful cities for the taking right here. And I will take them. Kaifeng was lost to Xerxes. How hilarious. Since I'm not friend with Xerxes, I will go up, take Kaifeng, take Tokyo, take Vilvailkika and get rid of that girl. Oh, she could like keep like a small whatever wannabe city, Daha. She can keep Daha. She can keep Daha, but I'm taking those. Those are very good ones. Like especially Tokyo is really strong. Beautiful city with a lot of different tiles. Quite a few resources as well. Nice. Aksum, our capital. Aksum has quite a few things to do. We can do the steel mill, takes 8 turns. We could start pumping out merchants for 1 turn. I think I'm gonna do that. I don't know how many merchants I can do, But I'm gonna do that first because the gain is immediate. I'm gonna put some like this. For 5 turns, I'm gonna pump merchants. Okay. We have the steam engine, +1 production on camp, +1 food on farm and plantation. The gain is immediate. Academic will also be really good because it gives us the schoolhouse. And we could try to do Oxford University. Doing so would boost our science in because we would do it in our cities. The two are interesting. I think going for academics makes sense. And then steam engine. Let's go. Time to fight. She has a cuirassier as well. Okay, that is kind of frightening. So this city can go all the way here, but cannot take, for example, this sphere. So you are gonna go south and take the sphere. I can buy myself another prospector, but not this turn. The storm will cause destruction over the next 2 turns. Heading southeast, oh my god, right on my city, that's gonna be monstrous. Oh! It went north! Okay, it might destroy the resource, but it went north. Nice. Narrative choice. For the love of the party. On the 4th of July, Rothan Reddish citizens are denied beer in a nearby town because they are foreigners. They immediately disband their young nation and join the festivities. Okay, that's funny. We have a trade opportunity. Pasha, are you nuts? I mean, I'm not going to be at war with Xerxes for a while, so it's easy to check the trade. You just basically take the merchant and you check what are the cities that he wants to trade with. So, Tokyo, she might go at war with me, but right now Tokyo is close by and very rich in resource. Roma as well. Oh wow. He has a wow, he has a lot of things. So merchant, go to Roma first, then Tokyo, then the others. Cursor, you are going to fortify. You come here. I can destroy. Wait. So you take that. Thank you. And this is all the prospector can do here. I don't think he can take the resource from... No, it's unclaimed resources. He cannot take them. Yeah. We got some more food. Let's give it to someone that needs it. 53. You can take the food. That's fine. Okay, we got some gold. We have a prospector going here. We're gonna need a lot of prospectors. So I'm gonna need 3, 4 more. I could alternatively buy myself the grocer. I'm gonna need to pay a lot of money for those cities. I think buying the grocer makes sense. Any building that has adjacency to coasts will love that that tile here. But those buildings I should not be able to build, not with not if it's a town. I don't know if I'm ever gonna change this to being something else than a town. The port, however, can be built. So I will build it. I actually can do it now. I can do the iron work as well. I'm gonna build the port and I'm going to... Oh no, those are resources. Ah, I could build it here. That's a little far-fetched, but I can build it here and gain that tile. Funny, I'm making a how do you call those? An atoll. I'm creating an atoll right now. Stone cutter. That's an oil rig. That does not count. No, that does not count. I can repair the plantation. I'm gonna wait for the storm to be. Resource available at Gongaikonda. Here. Okay. What other resource available that I can place? It's not a city, it's a town. What? Does my capital have resources for happiness? The ivory. It does give me a little bit of production as well. But I could decide to take one less production. And to give the elephant to Genkai Konda. I think that makes more sense. How much is a merchant? Still one turn. Merchant. 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 40 base. So yeah, I am producing a merchant every time. No problem. Okay. Now, there we go. My troops are arriving. There is no chance for courier. I even think I don't need so many troops. So I'm gonna prep a secondary army thingy. I should... Where is my main? Is here. Yeah, he's gonna come, but he's gonna come by Lida Beta. And Lida Beta is gonna have the troops coming here. Ah, that's so annoying. Yeah, field cannon, you're also gonna come here. And you come here. Alright. Next, prospector, you take your resource, thank you. Another one of the tobacco. I didn't check once again. I need to look. 423. I need to make sure that the prospector does give the gold it's supposed to give. So. Field cannon. Prospector. Yes. It does give the 100. We got more resource for the factory. That's good. Don't really know what to do in this. Actually, how many resources do I have for the factory? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 20 resources. I have 20 resources. With 20 resources, if I had 20 factories, I don't even know if that's doable. But let's say that I did, and they would be all connected, then I would be making 20 points per turn. I would need 25 turns to accumulate the 500 points. I don't even know if that's doable. That prospector unfortunately cannot steal the pearl. So you are instead... Opla. No? Not what I wanted to do. There you. Instead you're gonna come and... take the marble. This is the last resource you can take, so take the marble. I'm gonna check if the city-states are being put in competition. No. I am alone for Stone Town, and... what was the other one? I do not remember the name of the other town. Underman? No. That could be one. No, I'm gonna destroy that one. No, turn 8. No. Not either. What was the city? Mangakeke? No. I could take Mangakeke. Helsinki. That was Helsinki. No, I am still alone. No problem. I don't think they could take it anymore. So what is most interesting for me right now? I think the silk is pretty strong. Gives me +6 in the capital. The whale is also very nice because it gives me +6 wherever. So I'm gonna take the whale. Because I can give the whale to other cities or towns. Apparently I cannot. Who is producing? Sengshan. So... Where are you, Sengshan? Sengshan town only has the horse. I cannot sell it because it's not connected. Sengshan... You are being a little bit annoying. You are gonna let me do the port. Oh. Thank you. Beautiful. Now my whales are connected. Doesn't matter really, ultimately, where I'm going to do it. That could be a town. That could become a city. How much for a city? 670. Sengshan could become a city. It's not bad at all. Parsa is a beautiful city with 5 wonders. He moved this capital to Delhi, and Parsa is not very happy because it has so many buildings. So, if the war resumes with Xerxes, and he cults is hostile to me, and friendly to everyone else, maybe I should keep a couple of troops here. So what am I gonna do with this? Am I attacking from the other side? Merchants, you go to... So the first one goes to Roma. The second one goes to Tokyo. You... Can I not attack on your man? Washington DC has been founded. Settled too close to another civilization's capital. What? Where, who, when? Oh, the idea that I settled next to a capital was problematic to him. So where? Here? No, I didn't settle yet. What are you talking about, Napoleon? Napoleon, where is your capital? It's right here. Yeah. Okay. My bad. Napoleon is not happy. Ondurman is also unfriendly right now. Okay, that stays where it is. I can repair the plantation. Thank you. Oh no, I cannot do it physically. I have to pay for it. No, it's done. Okay. You... Okay, I cannot do it. It is too far. So this was my test. I wanted to know if it was doable or not. This one is gonna disappear soon. So what else can you do? You're gonna come in this direction. She cannot take any of those resources. So once I settle here, I can take all that. So maybe I will go for... Oh, I could go all the way to the Kinin. Then you go for the Kinin. You steal the Kinin. Well, hello there. Ah, I cannot do an immediate attack. Okay. So, infantry. Destroy the district. I did take 38 damage. This guy is coming here. Okay. I knew it. This was so obvious. Stone Town has become friendly with me. Ah, funny. Nice. Good for the fertilization. Okay, so. They present a gift of gold. I take it. 5 more turns for them to become affiliated to mainlands. What else? More happiness? More happiness. More gold? Or combat strength? Maybe combat strength is the way to go. It's a good gain right now. I'm gonna need the settlements soon, because I plan on rolling over that idiot. So I don't know. Yeah, let's take the 20% culture still. Culture on gold building? Oh yeah! 60 culture, yes, please. So... I could steal that. I could steal those resources. Sixth turn. Okay. What else do we do here? We have a port waiting for us. Oh, we could boost up a little bit the... more gold for adjacency. Warehouse is also pretty good. So, what are we gonna do? We don't yet have the wonder. I would like to boost a little bit the build capacity of this town. Ah! Industrial Park, Rail Yard, and Steel Mill. Sorry, I missed that. Next to be adjacent to Wonders. And Quarters. Plus 1 production adjacency for Quarters. Captains of Industry. That means having quarters all around here. The bonus should be the same. Wait, plus 4. And here, plus 1. Ah, no, that one does not. Wait. I don't know. I could replace the bazaar and inn. But they are right now doing not too bad. 33443. It's pretty nice. I think the place is gonna be here. If I don't have a wonder, I don't have a wonder. I could place the Liberty statue right here. Let's do that. We might want to start this as well. Again, I would like more production. Adjacency to quarters and wonders. So maybe here? Makes most sense. We're gonna replace this. So it was production. Yeah, we don't have so much, but we could do a farm. There you go. In Zalabet as well. So in Zalabet, we could. That's a wonder, and those are resources. No, not exactly. The dungeon could be replaced. I'm just concerned. Is the dungeon replaceable? Here we have library and observatory. Those are pretty old. Give me 6 science. Those are ageless. I want to see if the dungeon is ageless. No, it is not. But it is influence. So I could place it here now. Alternatively, I could replace the Halit. Hawilt. I can replace the Hawilt because it's just a little bit of gold. There was a adjacency bonus, I think, from the altar or something like that, but right now I don't really see the bonus. As for the, yeah, Granary and Bazaar, 4 and 3. Let's replace the Hawilt. I'm just concerned about doing it here. Let's do that. We can place another population. How about up there? For a little bit of each. There are military next to Washington. Yes, indeed. Actually, that's very unfortunate. It pumped out a field cannon. And there is also someone in the water. Okay. Alright. That went well. That's rough terrain. That's why my turn is lost. But you, if you think you can just like come here and threaten my settler, I think you should think again. A field cannon coming out, not great, but this is my resource. Thank you. Ascension, yes, we need units here, of course. Can we do any wall, any protection? It doesn't seem like it, huh? So I think the mortar is pretty good, but it's to attack 45 defense. However, this one, stronger on attack than defense. What is the real defense here? The cuirassar? The cuirassar has 55. I think it is the best unit at this point. Let's buy it. And I'm going to use it to fortify. It should be fine. My land infantry, if I attack the cuirassar, yes, I will lose a lot. So instead, I'm going to exchange with my cuirassar. And heal for 1 turn. Those guys are gonna start preparing for war. I could pass by the water to attack Tokyo. Now this is an idea. My okay, my army commander is actually here. Then you're gonna come all the way, since you're here. Field cannon. I'm just concerned that she might have sent some units already. Otherwise... you know what? Since I'm going for her, let's just do it. Karakorum! How far are you? I'm thinking not too far. Can you take the units back? No? So you just wait and heal a little bit. Field cannon, you go toward the exit. Field cannon as well. And you, unfortunately, you go back to the water, I suppose. No, not even. Okay. Yaha! She's coming south. She saw me. I was attacked here.
We have it in our power to begin the world over again.
Very good. Very good. I would really appreciate to know how the cursor could be attacking from the water. How exactly are those horses walking on the water? New prospector, you are gonna come. I could take that resource all the way here. Alternatively, I could take this resource. Light naval unit, production, blah blah blah. Let's take this, why not? This cursor, you fortify. Emissaries from Helsinki say we are the best in the world. We gain a line infantry. Okay. I'm gonna take the marble. Thank you. What do we do next? I think Captain of Industry. So he was attacked twice. That's why he's not feeling very good. I might lose this field cannon. That's alright. Not the end of the world. Do we do the grocer? Or do we change a town to a city? For example, Shenzhen. Do we want to change that town into a city? You can see how some of the tiles are very appealing to me. That town is 74 gold though. But I would love to be able to build more things. The building capacity is not the best. I could buy some more things. Let's turn it into a city, that's fine. We're gonna lose some gold. So we need to boost the town building capacity. Ironwork. It's a warehouse. Okay. So warehouse, you don't need to be next to this. You don't need to be next to that. Actually, almost all those tiles are very interesting to me. Let's just choose one. $36. I'll tell you better. Let's start the steel mill. And I think I'm gonna choose all the way here. No, that might be a mistake though. Adjacent resources. Can I replace the temple or is the temple ageless? Can I replace the temple? Although the creation of missionary units, exploration happy building, can be purchased in town, it is not indicated as such. So, yeah. Buy the steel mill, not buy, build the steel mill. Yeah, right here. And then the next one will come here as well. Okay, we cannot place this, but our main town does not have slots. Let's go. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to you, my friend. He can attack. Good. Very good. This line infantry can then switch next turn and exterminate this stupid army. Ah. She brought a cuirassar, but he cannot attack me, so I'm just gonna wait. Damage the plantation and heal. Not very interesting. I could pillage and then rebuild. The pillaging can give me science and other things like that. The rebuilding would cost me gold. Ah. The line infantry could pillage. Yeah, that's a good heal. This line infantry is gonna have to wait its turn unless it can exchange, but I don't think it can, no. This line infantry arrived to Cantarur. No, it was at... Okay, he spawned at Cantarur, that's my new one. Those guys are coming south toward Omdurman and turn 8. Oh, I can see that Napoleon is sending his Guza. Now that's gonna hurt. He's sending quite a few of them actually. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. If those guys are finished, what I'm gonna do, I could get rid of Munich. Munich is on my path of greatness. Yes, Munich is not needed nor appreciated. So I'm gonna go here. And exit my troops once again. I didn't think about it, but I do not want Munich to stay here. We will see if Munich becomes aggressive or not. Oh no, can he actually kill my... Where did this guy come from? Can he actually kill my settler with his cuirassar? afraid that could be possible. I am so going to destroy you, Himiko, your Timbuktu, I don't care about it. Another leader started an endeavor with me, cool stuff. Ariet, yes, okay, a trade route, that's fine. I should look into my ore. No, I'm producing, no problem. What's happening here? Did I lose my open border? No, I still have open border. I'm gonna lose it next turn though. How about you? 59. Am I losing your friendship? What's your leader agenda right now? Greatest number of military units? Oh, that sucks, dude. Am I gonna lose your friendship as a partner? Look at all those freaking treaties we have. Dude. Let's do a farmer's market. Remember that you like me. You come down and... yeah, you do the same. Next. The field cannon was killed. We sort of knew that would happen. Okay. Looks like Napoleon is attacking Turnet, which does not really annoy me. He did attack. Okay. He did attack my settler. Now, you go away. I am buying myself a brand new cursor in the city. Munich got aggressive. Okay. Done. Can my fleet commander come on Munich? No. I'm gonna have to wait for the cursor to come. Okay. Then you guys come back into... I could... not yet. I need more experience. But then I will be able to shoot the cursor from the distance. What I can do is prep my army and maybe send it here. I'm going to attack Timbuktu. I'm gonna destroy Timbuktu. Let's take this. Thank you. And +7 food. Oh wow, Aksum is growing. Okay, we have a +8 food, +4 culture, expedition tile. Now we do like to see that. We also have the possibility of a tobacco, but right now I do like that better. Oh, I got 2 actually, sorry. Is that... oh, wait a second, is that a wonder? I think it's a wonder. Without knowing it, I settled next to a wonder. Espionage from Ariet. Seriously, Ariet. What are you doing? Okay. Yasadarapura. What did you just finish? You just finished the food. So now that you've done the food, you are going to do the steel mill. And where do we want the steel mill? I think that's a wonder, so that could be something. I think a steel mill right here would be really good. Bazaar and stonecutter. The stonecutter is ageless. I cannot do it here. If I do it here, I'm gonna replace the bazaar and then my district is screwed. I can replace the villa. I lose some influence. But that's a pretty good place. That would have been perfect here. If it wasn't for the stonecutter. Alternatively, we can do it next to resources. We have 2 resources here. I could do it here with next to the 2 resources. Those are both ages. I think the villa is the winner because we have a resource, a wonder, and 3 districts. I'm gonna lose a little bit of influence. That's too bad. That's too bad. Right now it's not replacing the villa, it's putting it next to the villa, so I'm not gonna lose the influence just yet. Okay, I lost my field cannon, but we sort of knew that would happen. these guys are almost dead. I don't know if he can kill me. Now, I could send another attack for now. Or go here. That's flat tropical, so I should be able to move and shoot. That's also flat tropical, but that's wet. Does that end my turn? It does not. Very good, very good. So I'm gonna move my commander. And this guy is gonna come here. This one comes here. You prepare for the attack. Roma Karakorum are both en route. So Shangan is the next destination. Oh, the railway are ongoing. Are you kidding me? Oh no! They are just the map rail. Okay. I was like, seriously, they already have the the tech. I lost my passing with him. Open border. Please give it again. Do you want to trade maps? It's pretty useless at that point, but could I do anything else with you? I could improve trade relations. Let's do that. Let's improve trade relations. We do like that. Himiko purchased back her negative penalty. So that's not very good for me, but she lost a lot of points doing so. Rivner, yeah, I'm not concerned about that. Okay. Karur, so let's try. I moved my commander. Yes, I moved my commander. That should be it. And this is the city of Karur back into our control. We keep the settlement. The district is captured. Custom region majority. That's right. It was my city. Not a great one. A small one. An okay one. A not terrible one. Okay, the settlement being in unrest, I find that it should not happen to towns that used to be under your control, that you founded, that you created. Because technically speaking, I'm just freeing up the population right now. They should be happy. Wait a second. You come here. Ah, you're annoying. Why do you want this first? There you go. You go in the water. You go in the water. You continue your journey. Okay, we have quite a bit of resources. That is very nice to look at. And quite a bit more that we can have. Do I need to buy myself more prospector? I think the answer is yes. I got a prospector going up here. But I need to buy more. How much are they now? 450, that's quite expensive. Could I build the prospectors? Not right now, I'm building my other buildings. Cincinnati is gonna have to suck it off. That's gonna be the last turn, and then it's gonna be it for tonight, because we are on the weekday, so I cannot play forever. Let's pass the turn and see what happens. He did attack. He did attack my defense, but he took 28 damage doing so. I will receive Agadez. Did I took career. Did I raise the other city? Is it done? I'm at 18 out of 18. I think it's not yet raised. I think it is Agadez that I'm raising right now. I don't want the city that I'm raising. There is... She still has her capital and... I'm not sure. I'm rejecting. Agadez. No, Agadez is a small city on the complete opposite side of the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From that city, the way it is positioned, I could take 3 additional resources. From the 2 that she has, 3 potential. This is a bad city. This is just a bad city. It's pretty well placed, but it's a bad city. Plus, it will put me on oversettlement, and I don't want that. Okay, my friend Friedrich is back as a friend, and I'm going to form my alliance with him. Thank you. As for you, Napoleon, not yet, huh? You're actually fairly far, because we lost 20 points. If we did not settle that, city next to his capital, we would have been already in a alliance relation. Now, that's gonna mean that he is going to enter war with the 2 of them. But I just need to wait a little bit with Napoleon. I think things are gonna be fine. His leader agenda is positive. He likes me because he likes the civilization with the highest culture pattern. He's going to love me. I am so skyrocketing on culture right now. 450. This is completely insane. That means it's gonna give me a huge advantage when it comes to passing my civics, expanding, because the civics is what opens additional settlements. Captain of Industry, for example, its mastery will give me a settlement limit. And then we get water manufacturing, which also provides some pretty good boosts. And all of these are gonna be like built pretty fast. I don't know how natural history is doing right now. I don't have any, but I could potentially look. Culture ranking. Legacy points. No, that's from the previous. Nobody has artifact yet. That is surprising. I fail to understand how that's possible. He declared war, of course he did, and the volcano erupted, but that's not my problem. This is a very strange city, but we're gonna take the last tile. There we go. Then it's only water. I mean, no, we could have this tile as well. This guy, take the resource, thank you. We are leaving that resource for Stone Town, because that's the legit resource of Stone Town. What we need, since we are befriending 2 city-states, it is to have 2 more settlements so that we can incorporate those city-states into my own cities. The cursor is going to fortify. And these guys, since they are here, are gonna destroy the field cannon. Oh. Ouch. Sorry. Not. Take that. Okay, what are we gonna do with you? Urayer has quite a few things. Let's take this one because it's pretty nice. I don't think this will ever become a city, Urayer. Eventually I will start using it as a specialized town, I think. Let's take the sugar. Surprised I had not yet. The cotton, factory resource. And in our main city that has been pumping out merchants, should I keep pumping out merchants? Oh, the merchants are getting more expensive. Interesting. Now they take 2 turns. But if I build the steel mill and the iron work, that should simplify things. I could also just purchase them. At least one of them. How long do they take? 8 turns and 6 turns. So I could purchase the steel mill. Where would I place it? Where is it interesting for me to place? What do we have here? An ageless building? Certainly not. We have a wonder here and a wonder there. That would be the perfect place, but we cannot. We have 2 resources here, and this is a dungeon, not an ageless building. So 2 resource and a wonder, I think, and a also 2 resource as well here, but not the wonder. I think this is the base. So I just purchased it, and I'm going to build the ironwork. Now this ironwork benefits from... it is a warehouse building, so I don't want to steal any sort of very interesting adjacency source. This is complex. I think I'm gonna have to sacrifice this farm. Or I could place it here and replace the altar. The altar gives me what at this point? Just a little bit of happiness? Altar, what do you give me? 3 happiness. So... yeah. Production and quarry. Mines, woodcutter, base yield of 4. I have those, so yes, I'm gonna replace the temple, like the altar, by this. And we get the sugar plus 6 food for one of my towns. So let's see which town. Washington DC suffers. So Washington DC, can you? Not. Cincinnati, can you? Yes, Cincinnati can. How come Cincinnati can? But Washington DC could not. What is that? Washington DC is even by navigable river. So all I need here is to build a fishing quay. And now we are connected. Garama, Urayer, soon. I will specialize you soon, not just now. Same for Longzhou. Longzhou is definitely a pretty cool city, but that really does not... It's on average cool city. Can I actually build stuff? The brickyard is not built? Now that makes no sense. Brickyard, ironwork, they need to be built so that this... like, clip it just gets boosted a lot. Okay, let's pass all of this. And we have our army commander here. And this army commander is going to get his army. Thank you. Come here. Oh, there is a little scout here. What are you doing here, scout? That must have hurt. And we are gonna leave this cursor as defense. And this soldier will come here. Okay. Roma, Karakuru, and Shangan are on the way, so next is Wasset. Come. And this prospector will go and take the coal. Line infantry, you go south. As for you... you kill him. You are going to defend. He does have a line infantry in the village. Washington DC is gonna have to pump out a couple of units, I think, to get rid of Omdurman. Or just wait. Ultimately. Maybe just wait. I have units coming. They're gonna... we are getting rid of those two. Okay, guys. That will be it for tonight. I'm passing the tour just to validate the save. We got attacked. Things happened. All is good. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the stream, do not hesitate to follow. Do not hesitate to check the videos on YouTube as well, if you're interested. I also play other games, so do not hesitate to check the videos. And yeah, join the Discord if you didn't do it already. Join the Discord, come participate to the discussions. And maybe if you're a streamer as well, you can also just, you know, communicate on your stream and see if we want to do some cooperation games and stuff like that. We'll see. All right. Anyway, I wish you